Hey YouTube, it's Melanie. I am going to be talking about N.Y.C's extra long wearing enamel here, and it's number 271, the extra shiny top coat. I used this for the first time as a top coat for a manicure yesterday, and usually I don't care for the 99-cent products. I'll go with like Sinful Colors, and anything $1.99 I found has been good. But for some reason, with the 99-cent nail polishes or top coats, I just had issues. And like with Wet n Wild, it works, but it has a really long dry time, and it doesn't make it as shiny as other top coats do. So I just get them and try it out and try to see if I can find a product that I like that's a lot cheaper than paying, say, $10 for Seche Vite or something like that, and see if I can get around it. And so far, I haven't been too impressed. I haven't tried anything like Sinful Colors top coat or what else? Confetti's top coat. I think they might have some, or even a Sally Hansen top coat. But I just sort of started from the very bottom and have been working my way up. And I'm going to be talking about N.Y.C's top coat today. So like I said, I used it for the first time, and I was pretty happy, I guess, with the dry time. I thought it was faster using this top coat than it was using the Wet n Wild top coat. Even though I used the quick dry drops on both nails, this one I felt was dry a lot faster, whereas the Wet n Wild I would wait 2 hours without doing anything, any large moving or touching things of sorts, and I would still get creases and indents on my manicure, and that was just kind of disappointing. And sometimes I could deal with it, sometimes I had to take it off and do something else. So dry time, this was better. And this also has a lot thicker of a formula. It just, I mean, you see the drop there, and it's still not falling. It's really thick, and if you wipe it off, it's still, I mean, the brush picks up so much top coat that you're gonna get a thick coat on there. But it dries pretty thin, and it dries pretty shiny. You can see here on my manicure that it's pretty shiny. It's a lot shinier than Wet n Wild. So with that alone, I'm pretty happy. But that's one of the only things that I have good to say about this top coat. It had so much more potential, and it just sort of fell flat for me. I don't know. So the first day that I had it on, I put this on, I waited 2 minutes, and then I put the drip dry drops on just to make sure that everything had sort of started to set. And it dried and everything, and I had gotten not very much nail polish, just a tiny bit on my cuticles, and so when I looked at my nails maybe an hour later, I noticed that you couldn't really see the line between the nail and the cuticle. That it looked like it had been painted over, and it looked like it had been a lot more, and so I thought that was kind of odd. And so I'm like pressing it down, and it looked kind of hard and whatever. But then I touched the little part that was up from the other side, and it just flaked off. And it flaked off so completely that it actually, I don't know if you can see right here, it actually just pulled the nail polish off completely. So I actually have bare nail right here, and it happened on the side of my thumb. You can kind of see there, and it happened on a few fingers. It happened here as well, and it's really quite frustrating because I don't know why in the world the top coat did that to the nail polish. The nail polish was dry basically to the touch when I put on the top coat, and it's really, really weird. I don't know if you can sort of see, and it's just a lot of my fingers, it just sort of peeled off. And thankfully this color is close enough to, I mean, it's obviously not nail color, but it's not like I have a dark polish on and you can really tell the difference between the nail and the polish. So that's why it's actually still on my nails. Normally I would have taken this off by now if that had happened. So I thought that was just really, really weird, and I wanted to mention that. And like I said, I've never had that happen before, and I'll probably try this top coat out again just to give it another shot, but I'm not very happy. I think I'll save this just for pedicures. Then the other thing that I have to complain about is the nail polish itself is like chipped, but it hasn't chipped off the nail. It's gotten a lot of cracks, like hairline cracks, I guess is what they're called, in the nail. And I thought that it had, at first there was just one line, and you can't see on here, I don't think. At first it was just a line on the nail, and I thought that maybe I had gotten a little fiber or something in it, and it had just shown up. And then I noticed on my thumb that I mean, it really looks like it's dry paint that's sort of stressed and old, and it's just about to flake off. I don't like how these cracks look, so I'm not very happy with that. I think I'll probably end up going out sometime, maybe even today, to get a Sinful Colors top coat or something just to try out, because I was disappointed with this. I was hoping when I first saw the formula and saw that it was thicker that it was going to work better for a cheaper top coat, but I was, again, like I said, I was disappointed. So that's all I have on N.Y.C's Extra Shiny Top Coat, number 271. Happy painting!